Kendall.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, so today we're making holiday ornaments. You want to hold it up?
So this is what we're making today.
So cute. You start with a yard because you need enough yarn to cover the entire ring. And you have to begin with the tail, the short tail on this side. And I'm going to just loop it around there and secure it so it's easier to make my first stitch. So I'm securing it like this, just putting that's sort of like a waist stitch, but that's how I'm starting, just so it's easier to work, just tying it on there. Okay, so now the way that you make the blanket stitch is you do a loop like this, a little loop. Oops, your yarn has to be on the outside. Okay, and then you bring your needle through the ring and then away from you through that little loop you're making and holding with your finger, and then you pull it tight. And then you pull it like that. Okay, so I'm going to make another little loop. The needle goes through the ring toward me and then through that little loop away from me. And then I'm going to pull the string through and pull it tight. Okay, and then you can see them, they're starting to stack up there. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to end it. So I'm going to add like about 3 more here. 1. Watch out, Charlie. 2, 3. Okay, and then remember how I started with that, what I said was a waist stitch? So I'm going to
like a knot?
Yeah, just like a little knot just to start me off. I just undid it. I just pulled it out. So now I'm going to meet up these 2 ends and make sure that the ridge where the stitches are secured, which is right here. Whoops. See this little ridge? I'm going to make sure it's not twisting, that it's at the same place. There's where I ran out. Okay, do you see that? Okay, I don't want it to be twisting. Alright, so now I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to put it through this stitch here, like that, and that joins the 2 sides. See how perfect that looks? And then I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to just send it up here a few stitches, like that, to weave in the end, just like you do in knitting, and then run it under a few stitches to secure it. Well, that way, because I'm doing that, can you see that? I can now cut it. I can cut it right there, really close to the surface.